Hello guys, first of all you need to set up your file. Okay, so to compile your flipbook, I suggest you can use this Adobe Premiere Pro because it's quite pretty easy to use. So I think in our lab we have this Premiere Pro. So for those who didn't have this Premiere Pro, you can do your compilation in animation lab. Okay, first of all, after you open the file, okay, the Adobe Premiere Pro, so normally this menu will pop up on your window. So we need to set up a new project. Okay, in here make sure you know where you locate your file and you name it as your group name. Okay, maybe this is your this is my group. Okay, then you click OK, and then this new sequence will pop up. Okay, what you need to do is to set the sequence setting, which is required the resolution. So I think this one, yeah, this one. Okay, this one is a standard size for HD, which is a 1280 times 1080. Okay, so it's 24 frames per second, and so you name it. Okay, so on the sequence name you can name it as animation principle. Alright, cool. So click OK. After you click OK, so this is your sequence, and you need to import your file. And remember that I said you need to capture your frame and put it into sequence number and make it into the one folder for each member. So normally we can import your file. We can go to file, import, or can just by double click on this area. Okay, for example, this is your sequence frame, okay, which you already captured using your camera. Okay, so for example, this is a solid drawing. Okay, what we do normally, okay, we just click the folder. Okay, we click just one frame first, and on here there's an image sequence. You need to click on it and just click open. Okay, as you can see, okay, the file automatically import for you for the whole sequence that you capture inside the folder. Okay, cool. So normally, okay, what I can suggest, instead of just image sequence, you need to import this just one frame, which is your title. I assume there's your principal name and your name and your ID and so on. So make sure you just import as a one frame. Okay, so means as one frame, you doesn't have to click on the image sequence, so just click open it. Okay, alright, so this is 5 okay, so what you should do actually, okay, if you can see it, it has been set up into 5 second, 5 second, yeah. So what you can do, first thing first, you drag to the timeline, and you can see the size not fit with the, if let's say not fit with the sequence settings. So what you can do, okay, you can just scale, okay, so make it fit with the size. That's why if you notice the resolution 1280 or times 1082 means that when you capture your frame, make sure your resolution setting also match with this video setting. Okay, after you make it, then you can just drag to make it continue. So after that you can just click play to see. Okay, but this one I forgot to resize, so you need to resize it using scale. And yeah, cool. So you can play again. Solid drawing. And yeah, there goes your solid drawing principle, which is I consider your dream turnaround, make it turn around for your subject. And then next is for next principle, you can take it your next folder. So this one is okay. I make sure you click the image sequence, and then again make sure you don't clear it because you want to make it as a first frame, and then the second frame pop. Okay, so cool, it already inside for you. So I assume that this is one principle, this is your second principle, and so on for your all your 12 principles to be in just one track. And then you also can add if let's say you love to add your some sound or audio for your principles, so you can do that. So where is it? Maybe I use I'm not sure where's. So if you kinda when you double click, normally for example this one, I just want to capture, I just want to take the audio part, so I just drag. Okay, this is the video, this is the audio. So if let's say I drag from here, means both. Okay, if just this only video I drag, and if let's say this symbol I drag, I just only for audio. So that goes your track. So okay, if let's say this is your audio part, and you can play it, and you can listen to your audio, either it match with your animation or not. Okay, so make sure you know your audio level is not so is too high, so you can make it a little bit low, or if too slow you can make it higher, the level, the audio level. Okay, cool. So I think after you complete it, you just press enter to preview your file. Okay, so we will render your video so that you can see how the whole compilation your videos either smooth or not. Okay, come on, you just need more time. Okay, there's some goes. A bit more. Okay, done. So once it's complete your render, so it will automatic play for you to see your video. What happen if some of your video not that smooth? So you can play it frame by frame. Actually, remember I used to ask you to put number for each frame when you draw your. Okay, next, when you already render for your to preview your clips. Okay, so here normally we gonna check either your frame by frame smooth or not. If let's say there's a having problem with your frame, remember I asked you to jot your frame number for each frame. Okay, so you just need to click this step forward, okay, button. Okay, this is frame by frame move. So from here you can see which frames that having problem. If let's say maybe this frame not that a little bit jumpy, so maybe you need to replace it. So make sure you take note which frame number that having problem, and you need to capture that frame again or redraw that frame again and capture again, and you can replace it into your folder. Okay, so once you replace it inside your folder, so you need to import it again and put on this timeline again, and you need to render again. Okay, if let's say everything looks cool and very smooth as you expect, so I think what you need to do, the last thing is you need to go to the file, and then you need to go to the export and media. So this is where your final output should be. So from here, what you need to do is in this format you set it to H264. Okay, once you set it to H264, so make sure you name it your animation. Okay, so I assume you put your animation principles and your group name, and then once you've done it, and just click save, and after that what you need to do is just click export, and there your rendering, the final rendering will be done for you. So go, 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 faster, faster, faster. Normally it won't take very long because I assume that your file not that heavy, so the rendering time normally quite short time. Yeah, done, voila. Okay, so you just need to find where you save your file, so it's here. Okay, so you can just play your cell animation, solid drawing. Okay, that's all, I think. All the best, guy. Thank you.